What's up guys? I'm here in Madagascar and I'm on a catamaran. Gotta get used to walking on a moving boat. Gotta get my sea legs. Woo. Look at those colors. This place is so beautiful. So we left the island of Nosy Be and now we're headed out for our spearfishing adventure. Guys, I really hope I get some dogtooth tuna. That's my main goal on this trip. I really want to get a nice big dogtooth tuna. That's like all I'm looking for. All the other ones will be a plus, but doggies are on my list. We're gonna have to battle sharks. We're gonna have to battle the fish itself. So wish me luck, guys. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. What are you gonna get with that?
Well, we're just trolling. We just put a marlin lure and sailfish lure and bonitos. We need cham.
See what we can get. We got some lines out already. Hopefully we can get some bait. I look like a crazy person. We hauled in a few bonitos to use on our flashers to help draw in the doggies. Good job.
First fish.
And hopefully not the last.
Alright guys, let's go.
It's time to go down there and see if the doggies are barking. Once again, we're using our breakaway system. The yellow float line's attached to a buoy, so our spears will detach from our guns as soon as we fire them. Dogtooth tuna are one of, if not the strongest fish in the ocean, and they're capable of pulling even the best divers down into the deep when they get speared. After loading up, Jose and I are ready to make our first ascent as a school of these beautiful tiger angelfish, known for their curiosity, comes by to investigate. On my first dive down, I'm seeing a lot of bait fish, which is a good sign. Sure enough, there's a decent-sized dogtooth tuna hunting on the perimeter. This shot's a bit longer than I'd like, but after not firing a shot on our last trip, I'm going for it. Ah, dang it. I missed it, but it's okay. We're just getting started here. About 20 yards away from me, Jose comes up on one of Marcel's flashing rigs. It seems to be working. There's a nice doggy straight ahead. Again, this is not the ideal distance for a shot. Jose mimics the movements of a small squid with his hand in hopes of getting the fish to move closer. It's now or never. He takes his shot. It was close, but it's a miss. But that's all right. The day's still young. About an hour later, I find myself in a good position. I actually have 2 doggies in my sights, and I'll have to choose. Neither of these guys are huge, but I picked the slightly bigger one of the 2. That's the shot I was looking for. I got good spear placement on the gill plate. I start my ascent to the surface and prepare to pull in the first doggy of the day. As I'm pulling in my catch, I can feel a slight tug on the line. And then nothing. Not a good sign. And when I finally get to the end, my suspicion is confirmed. The fish is gone, and I don't think he ripped off or escaped. Upon closer review of the footage, I can see this guy in the corner of the frame. Looks like a silver-tipped shark. I'm positive he had something to do with my doggie's mysterious disappearance. We call this getting sharked, and it comes with the territory. Getting your catch stolen by old Sharky is just part of the sport. And that means it's time to reload and get back in the game. While I'm doing that, Jose takes a deep breath and heads down towards the sea floor in search of a second shot. Soon enough, he has his own pair of medium-sized doggies to choose from. Ah, dang it, that shot was just a little low and the doggy was gone in the blink of an eye. That's another reason they're considered one of the most elusive sport fish in the world. And all the more reason why I want to get one for myself instead of feeding the sharks. Sure enough, right by another flasher, a few doggies are hunting on the sandy bottom. These chances don't come often, and I've got to make this one count. Bullseye! It's a nice shot right in the back and there's no sharks in sight. Our guide Marcel is going to have my back just in case. We'll get this guy up to the surface as quick as possible. While we're pulling up my catch, Jose notices there's still a dogtooth hanging around in close proximity. Ever the opportunist, Jose takes a shot. Another miss. We almost had double doggies. Finally in my hands, I have one of the main reasons we came to Madagascar, a dogtooth tuna. As always, I dispatch the fish quickly with a stab to the brain. Then I immediately cut the gills to bleed it out while the heart is still pumping. This will make a huge difference in the quality of the meat.
We got it.
These fish do come a lot bigger than this. We saw some big ones, but they just weren't close enough to get to. But tomorrow's another day.
All right. Guys, I got my doggy.
Small one, but decent. I realized with this new gun that I have to close one eye to aim. With my other guns, I don't have to do that. But, yay. I got blood on the boat. I'm so happy. Jose and I only had one fish between us, but the rest of the boat had a decent day. They caught 5 fish, and the chef on board filleted them up and made us a wonderful dinner. We had this raw preparation of dogtooth tuna carpaccio, as well as some delicious sushi rolls made from the same fish. We also had a dish of pan-seared calamari, and this delicate dish of sauteed cabbage and eggplant. It was a great way to end the day on this lovely catamaran, and we can't wait for tomorrow to up our game and do some next level spearfishing. What's up guys, welcome back. I shot my first doggy. I shot a little small one, so I'm hoping I can get a giant soon. But we woke up early this morning to go diving, but woke up to an absolute washing machine. What Marcel was telling us is that the current's going one way and the waves are going another, so that just is creating this wonderful washing machine effect that is making me feel not so great. And Jose's not feeling so great either. Well, the plan for today is we're gonna go troll for some bonitas. We're gonna start doing that now and then get in the water and hopefully shoot some beautiful, beautiful fish. All right, guys, taking you along with me. I hope you have fun. Oh boy. One of the trolling lines started blowing up, and when Marcel noticed this, he handed it off to Jose. Oh my god. There's something very strong in the lure. It's taking a lot of lines, even with the drag set up pretty high. Marcel thinks it's likely a sailfish. You might get a sailfish after all.
I don't want it like that.
Jose has expressed to me many times his desire to get a sailfish with a speargun. It's one of the fish on our Madagascar hit list for sure. So Jose, if you don't want to get a sailfish on rod and reel, I'm happy to oblige. I'll take it.
What do you got there, Lauren?
We got sailfish. Is it a sailfish or a monk?
I think it's a sailfish.
It's gonna be a battle to get back all the line the fish took.
Teamwork.
Yeah. Switching off. All in all, it took me about 20 minutes to finish the fight that Jose started. And when it was finally over, we laid our eyes on an absolute beauty.
Beautiful. Congratulations.
Oh thank you. Yay! That's my first sailfish on a rod and reel.
Release, huh?
Yeah.
Can you release it?
Catch and release. Woo!
Catch and release.
Marcel's using a technique to safely return the fish to its home. The fish has a chance to overcome the fatigue and shock of being caught and get oxygen flowing through its gills with fresh seawater passing through.
Bye.
It looks like he's going to be just fine.
Good job.
Yay! Ready to go. Wish me luck. All right, it's time to get down to business with the other kind of fishing. The kind we came halfway around the world for. On my first ascent, I can see once again Marcel's bonito chum working like a charm. There's a grouper and a barracuda that are feeding on it. I decided to go for the grouper since they taste better. It's a hit, and the fish is making a panic run for a nearby rock structure to hide in. And as he does this, my spear tears out. Ugh, bummer. During one of Jose's early dives, he gets himself lined up on a decent dogtooth tuna. He's able to get close, creating a very high percentage shot. Got him. Jose grabs onto his float line and heads for the surface. He can feel the strong pull of his catch being taken, and then the line goes dead. By the time Jose reaches air, he already knows.
Ah, damn it.
He's been sharked. Sharks have learned over time, and many view fishing parties as an easy food source. They're drawn to us like pickpockets to tourists, and I don't blame them. Ripping a wounded fish off of a hook or a spear is easy compared to chasing down healthy prey. On my next dive, I'm descending through a column of unicorn fish and other bait fish that are feasting on a fresh application of chum. A nice doggy emerges from the crowd, and I've got a good shot. All right, I got him. And immediately after I shoot the fish, guess who's there? I actually believe this guy was deliberately patrolling behind me in my blind spot, just waiting for this moment. By the time I get to the surface and collect my line, you guessed it. We've seen this movie before. The next time Jose lands a shot on a dogtooth tuna, he actually catches the crime on camera. Grand theft doggy. About an hour later, after all that bad luck, I can see from the surface Jose is taking aim at the fish that has stolen his heart. He's lined up on a sailfish. Jose is trying to get a better angle on the fish without giving it chase and spooking it. The fish's narrow profile makes for a small target from here. If Jose injures the fish, it's more than fast enough to get away, but probably wouldn't survive. So Jose decided to let him go. Respect. The next time I make a run, I find myself face to face with a GT, or giant trevally. He turns right in front of me, offering a perfect shot at his flank. Got him. Now I just need to get him topside before the kleptomaniacs show up. When I breach the surface, I can see Marcel's been watching the whole time and brings the speargun to defend my catch. His presence down there is enough to ward off a small shark looking for a free lunch. The sharks have really been pestering us today, but finally, here's one catch that's gonna make it on the boat. At this point, time's getting scarce for Jose to get a fish. He decides to move away from the chum and the schooling fish and try his luck away from all the ruckus. And it pays off. 2 medium-sized straggler doggies out in the open. Jose takes a shot. Bingo! It's a well-placed spear in the high shoulder, and he looks in the clear to reel this one in. Right near the end of the day, our first shark-free catch. No one's going home empty-handed today. I shot a GT! Yeah! Those are called giant trevellies. This one was not a giant, but that's their name.
Stay away from this.
Not a bad size, but they get really, really big. Hopefully I can find a big one. Look at this. The chef does an amazing job keeping us well fed. Did you guys see that sailfish?
So beautiful. Swimming like this.
Beautiful.
So chill. Like it wasn't
So shootable.
so chill. I just didn't want to shoot it and like tear it or miss it just because I wanted to shoot it far.
Yeah.
I wanted to get close to it.
Yeah. You didn't want to just injure it. Good. Good, good.
What are you talking about? The selfie?
Yeah.
But I didn't want to injure it and like just shoot for shooting. I didn't want to do that.
Sometimes it's just beautiful to see.
That's true.
Swimming.
It was really beautiful. We're gonna shoot more tomorrow, that's for sure. Thanks so much for watching and stay tuned for the next one. There are a lot more Madagascar adventures to come.